My next guest, who's going to talk to me about how we can come together to support a local charity. Now, Misfits Music are that local charity. They need your help to secure some funding from the National Lottery. To do that, they need your vote in this year's The People's Projects. Now, Misfits Music are Birmingham-based. They are one of 5 groups in the West Midlands in the running for a share of almost £250,000 of funding. The hope is that their project, Brum will bring 1,000 people aged 18 plus together for a once-in-a-lifetime rock experience in Britain's home of rock, Birmingham. It's got to be, hasn't it, with people like, you know, Ozzy Osbourne and that. Now, in the run-up to the big event, they will create community bands across Birmingham and Sandwell so local people can get involved. And in this week of Mental Health Awareness Week, Brum will allow anyone to participate, improve their mental well-being and make friends. And that is what music is all about. And, you know, I run a community choir, as you know, and I was in rehearsal last night with them, and I said this. I said, you know, it stirs up so many emotions, music. It's such a good release for our mental health. Joining me now to talk more about it is Artistic Director of Misfits Music, Rob Jones. Hello.
Hello.
So you're from the Moseley Exchange.
Yes.
So break it down for me.
Yeah.
Where is Misfits Music in the Moseley Exchange? Tell us more.
So we are based at the Moseley Exchange.
That's the base.
That's where our kind of office is, if you will, although it's a bit more informal than that, really.
Okay.
We're co-workers there, so
Fine.
we work with lots of other people there.
Yeah.
We've been based there since the beginning, really. We started in 2018.
Your baby or somebody else's?
Mine and Ruben's. I shall mention Ruben Penny, who's our music director. Together, we came up with this idea that we wanted to have a band that could kind of have everyone involved in, no matter what their music skill. So we started arranging special music so that you could have beginners and kind of more advanced players playing in the same band together.
Oh, okay.
Which was kind of where we started, and it's kind of snowballed from there. I always say it's like a hobby that got out of hand. It went wrong, and it sort of became a bit of a job in the end, because we were like, oh, now we need a rock band. Oh, now we need a choir.
Yeah.
Oh, now we need this. So
Yeah.
it's really got out of hand, basically.
Yeah, but in a great way.
In a really fun way, yeah.
Because I mean, look at you now, and now you're this huge charity, and you want to expand that even more. And this is what we're talking about today. So the National Lottery, they offer something called the People's Projects. Just tell us a bit about that and what you're applying for.
Yeah, so this is a scheme that they run where they ask the public to vote, basically. So they've shortlisted 5 projects in the West Midlands, and they're all wonderful, actually. I mean, I would never want to say anything bad against the others because they're lovely.
Yeah.
But we're really, really fortunate to have been selected to be one of those. And essentially, the top 3 projects of those are going to win up to £70,000, which is a lot of money, to do a project of their choice. And our project is Brum, which you mentioned at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's this wildly ambitious project that we've got where we want to get 1,000 people together, basically.
1,000?
In a room. 1,000.
How is that going to happen?
We're going to do it. Do you know what? We are going to do it. We're going to find the people. Basically, what we'll do is over a year run a load of free workshops all across Birmingham, Sandwell. And we've got wonderful musicians that we work with who are really good at breaking music down and getting you involved, even if you've never done it before. A lot of people come to us saying, I've always felt like singing, but never felt like it was for me. And then I just gave it a go, and your leader helped me to do it, and now I love it, and it's my hobby. And so we just want to spread that joy, really.
And it can be any sort of instruments. You mentioned singing there. Can it be people that like to play guitar, drums, that kind of thing?
Oh yeah, we've got so many guitarists that we work with at the moment in both Bearwood and Moseley. So we've got 2 mass rock bands that we run at the moment, and they're wonderful groups full of lovely people. And we've got, what have we got in there? We've got guitars, basses, drums, singers.
And they all play together at the same time?
Yeah, they all play together.
Wow,
so
it's quite unique, this, isn't it? How did you come up with this idea?
I'll tell you what it was. We started running our first group, the Moseley Misfits. A big shout out there for the Moseley Misfits, hello. Which is our kind of orchestra almost, but a little bit more informal than that, more like a kind of, I don't know, band orchestra vibe, where people read music. And what we found was that we had a lot of guitarists coming along, trying to take part, and it was just the wrong thing for them. We were not providing the right thing for them. When we started scratching our heads and thinking, what can we do? Because there's all these guitarists that want to get together and want to play. We haven't come up with a project for them yet. And so over about a year or 2, we developed our Rock Collectives, which was this special project, which is kind of like a guided jam session, I like to describe it as, where you all sit in a room, you have a kind of professional musician there who's leading you, and you learn a load of songs that basically you get to choose. The members themselves, they say, oh, we really want to learn this song, or we really want to learn some Green Day, or whatever it is. and then we do it. We put it on for them. They have some lyric sheets. They have some chord symbols, and yeah, it's just a really good laugh. And then at the end of each term, we do a big concert. And get all the members together, and it's kind of a lovely celebration
I bet
event,
that's
really.
electric, isn't it? Getting everyone together at the end.
Yeah, it's really good fun. We've just been at the Crossing in Digbeth, which was awesome.
Yeah.
It felt like our first proper gig, I have to say. We had lights, like smoke machine. Do you know what I mean? It felt so cool. I think, like, you know, especially for people who've never done this before.
And is it just rock music, or can you do everything?
So in this project that we're doing, the People's
Brum
Project, we're going to focus on rock,
Yeah.
because, like, Birmingham, I mean, it's home of rock, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh
It's-
yeah.
What are we going to do? It's got to be rock music.
Yeah, indeed.
But we do have quite a broad definition of rock. So
Well, there's different types, I guess.
different types. So we're going to let people choose, basically.
And is this for young people, or is it for anybody?
It's for adults.
Oh, it's for adults.
Adults.
Oh my gosh! Well, you know, I mean, that's even better, because a lot of the stuff we do when we're talking charity work with music and stuff, we're talking young people.
Yeah.
So this is for adults. So is this kind of aimed at, I suppose, people that have got a love and a passion for music, but they just don't know, Rob, maybe where they fit or where
That's
to go?
That's exactly
And,
it.
and if you get the funding, this will be free.
Yeah. So
Oh.
there's going to be free workshops. There's going to be the free performance at the end. Oh yeah, it's going to be really nice. There's no barrier to entry for that. So.
And how long will this go across? Sort of how long a period of time will this be running for?
So, if we are lucky
Yeah.
to win the People's Project, get enough votes, then we will find out in June, and the project will then last until the following June, so June 2024.
Oh wow!
So it's about a year in total. We
Yeah.
expect the project to be delivered mostly between September and about May,
Okay.
sort of that sort of time.
That kind of vibe.
So
Well, do you know, you've sold it. I think it deserves a life. It's a brilliant idea, a great initiative, but we obviously need people to get online now and
We do.
vote, because without the funding, this scale of project just can't go ahead. So the voting opened on 9 AM on Monday the 15th of May. Do you get any intel into how it's going? Or?
no, annoying. Like I don't know. It's a double-edged sword. Like we have no idea, which I'm kind of glad about, because I think if I was refreshing the page, if I could see the votes, I would drive myself insane.
Yeah, oh,
so
you would.
I'm glad I can't see it, but also on the other hand, I have no idea how we're doing. Like we could have no votes. No, everyone must think, oh, maybe people are thinking Brum Rocks is a terrible idea. We don't want that. No, I'm sure they're not. I'm sure they're thinking it's a wonderful idea, and hopefully people are voting for us. But we don't have any idea, so we really need everyone to get on that website. And do you know what? If you Google Brum Rocks, it's the first thing that comes up. The People's Project website, you'll find it. It's really easy to vote. It's just 2 clicks.
Oh, but that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when people say, yeah, drop us a vote, they're thinking, I've got to sign up to
No.
this and this. You don't have to do that.
Nothing. All you've got to do is you click vote now, and then
I'm going
you
to,
stick your
right,
email.
here we go, right, I'm
There
going to
you
do it
go.
right now. I've got the link,
You
here we
talk us
go.
through it.
So the People's Project, here we go. Because I'm on the BBC website, right, let me do. The People's Project, so this is how easy it is. I've clicked on the link,
Yeah,
and then if you click find a project.
that's it.
There we go, and I'm going to type, when am I going to type in? I'm going to type in, oh, it's a search by project name. So if I type in project name, Brum Rocks.
That should do it.
And it comes up straight away. Misfits
Beautiful.
Winter Foundation. I'm clicking the link and it says vote for Brum Rocks. Start voting. Click it there. Done. And all you do, you pop your name and your postcode in an email, and it'll just say, "How did you hear about the People's Projects?" You can just say local radio, and you're done.
Yeah, that's it.
You're not gonna,
So easy. You don't have to sign up for a mailing list.
It's took me less than 60 seconds, hasn't it, that, to be fair?
Yeah.
So it's the way forward. Listen, I want you to stick around if that's okay, because
Yeah.
you yourself, Rob, you're a talented musician.
No.
And you
Kind
are.
of.
Were you trained at the conservatoire?
I did.
Can we chat more about it?
Yeah.
Because we're talking about rock, so I thought, wouldn't it be out? They're not, sadly, we should have played a Birmingham rock artist. We should have played like some Led Zeppelin or some Black
Yeah.
Sabbath. We can't play
Never
that
mind.
here.
No.
I feel like it might be a bit too much. But I'll
Too
tell you what we
much.
will play. We'll play a bit of indie rock. We'll do a bit of this. The Killers.
Oh,
Somebody
nice.
told me. Rob's going to stick around. We're going to chat more about Misfit music in just a few moments' time.